Well, time right now for our Boost Mobile Where You At interview. And where's Phoenix? On top of the NBA, thanks to League MVP Steve Nash. And our next guest, who was named Coach of the Year today. He, of course, the engineer of the most exciting team around.
Quickly, head to Amari. Marion exploding to the basket. Amari Stoudemire is back. Nash to the hole. The three ball, yes. And Hugh is fouled on the three-point zone. Flying to the hole. Amari. The place is electric.
Please welcome Suns coach Mike Dantoni.
Hey, guys.
Coach, how are you?
Fine. How you doing?
We are doing very well, but not
Great.
nearly as good as you. Actually, very busy 3 days for you. On Sunday, you had a birthday. On Monday, Steve Nash, of course, he won the MVP over the weekend. And then you guys run Dallas out of the gym. You win it by 25. Today, you're named NBA Coach of the Year. I mean, have you had time to sleep?
You know, a little bit. The adrenaline's flowing pretty good right now. We're pretty excited down here.
Coach Dantoni, it's Jalen Rose. How you doing today?
Hey, good, Jalen. How you doing?
I never met my father, Jimmy Walker, who was a 1972 All-Star, but I appreciate players from his era who give me stories about him. Can you share with the world the story you gave me this year when we were in Phoenix?
Well, you know, he was, for me, he was a great teammate. One of my idols growing up when he was at Providence. And he was just an unbelievable basketball player. And like I said, a great teammate.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You said he was an All-Star in '72?
Yes, he was. I got a chance to check that on Classic Sports one day.
That's great. That's great.
So did Jalen's father, Jimmy Walker, actually, did he keep you on the bench or did he let you play a little bit?
You know, matter of fact, I backed him and Tiny Archibald up. Now, how many minutes you think I got? 0.
Probably enough to go play over in Italy is my guess.
Just enough. Exactly.
All right, let's talk about your team. And later on in the show, Jalen Rose is actually going to show us why your team's so effective with the pick and roll, primarily because of Steve Nash, the league MVP.
Oh, I thought he was going to try to guard it.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just like every other team in the league.
Well, what is the one attribute that makes Steve Nash so successful in your system, in your opinion?
Well, I think we opened the floor up really well. He has great finishers around him. Amari Stoudemire might be the best finisher in the game. His balance, and he catches everything. Sean Marion, quickest leaper, great finisher also. And then you put Joe Johnson and Quentin Richardson out by the threes. And he just has his pick, and you have to give him something, and he's great at reading what the defense is giving, and he takes it.
I feel like Amari Stoudemire is probably the most dominant player inside, especially, like you said, finishing around the basket. What makes him so good, and can you talk about his improvement from last season to this season?
Well, what makes him good, Jalen, is his balance. It's incredible. If you watch how he can catch, stop, he doesn't get many charges. He can maneuver in the air, and he's got incredible power to go up through defenses, finishing. He's amazing, and he's 22 years old. It's good news for us. And he's just getting better. The guy can shoot outside. He's working on his game. I'm telling you, he's working on his three-point shot. He'll lead the break here in a couple of years. He'll be able to be a basketball player, and that's what he wants to be.
Coach, you had 62 wins this year, most in the NBA, a 33-win improvement. That's the third most in any one season. You know, be honest. How many wins, put a number on it, did you think you were going to have at the beginning of the season?
We were making a team goal that we kind of stretched the truth a little bit. We thought we would be, if we could get to 50, we would have been ecstatic. And it just snowballed, and 62 is a lot of wins. These guys have been great.
In a great game for you guys last night, Avery Johnson had a tough night, and obviously got a slip late there in the game before he got ejected. Do you have any funny slip stories that you have as a coach on the sidelines?
You know, one of my first stints in Denver, I remember calling a timeout. I thought I was calling a timeout, walking out on the floor and running over a referee, and I was just wandering out on the floor. So it does happen, and I know Avery got caught up in the moment, but that will be something that he'll see over and over, I'm sure, for a few years.
Yeah, he'll have to see it a few times on this show as well.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, Coach, you actually played 13 seasons overseas in Italy. You coached 8 more there. I understand you're fluent in Italian. So before you get out of here, can you say, I love the best damn sports show, period, in Italian?
I'm the best damn sports show in Italian.
That's good enough.
I thought you meant, is that what you want to go?
Good job, Coach.
Very smart. Way to go, Coach.
Congratulations.
Hey,
Best
Coach,
of luck.
Congratulations on all the success,
Thanks,
and we'll
guys.
see you in Game 2 later in the week, okay? Thank you.
That'll be great. Thank you.
I'm Dantoni, your NBA Coach of the Year, putting all the pieces together.
Exciting style of play.
Well, you know what? As you can tell, the players